Hey everyone, it's Ten Types, and today we're playing Klawf with Terapagos EX, and this is not something I was expecting to see. I just saw this on Limitless, and I'll have a link to the deck list and the deck list itself down below in the comments, or not in the comments, in the description down below. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. I have not played this deck at all, but you of course have Klawf here with Unhinged Scissors, which says for 2 colorless, if it's affected by a special condition, it does um Wait, what are the cards? It does 190, but then it'll be doing 20 less with double turbo energy. But if you have Binding Mochi on, he'll be doing 40 more, so he'll be hitting, I believe, 210 with Klawf theoretically. And Terapagos EX here does 30 for each of your bench Pokemon, and then again you can reduce the 20 and then add in the 40, so you'll be hitting 260 theoretically with Terapagos CX, which is pretty interesting. We also see Pecker, but not necessarily. You do need to fill your bench, and you can kind of do different things with that, with a bit of a modular damage output with Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, and Brute Bonnet, of course, for the poisoning each active. So I guess you're doing even more to your opponent's active. And then we also see, of course, Area 0 Underdepths, which is really important for Terapagos to allow you to have the full 8 bench Pokemon. And we have Precious Trolley as the A-spec item in here. We got 2 copies of Force Seal Stone, which is searchable out with Oranguru V. Oranguru V is a really interesting card with a new expansion. For a while, I think it was considered a pretty bad card, and there was a time when it was okay, but ultimately its ability backorder is kind of interesting. Once during your turn, if it's in the active, you can search your deck for, 2 tools. I honestly thought it was just 1, but you can get 2 and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck, and you don't really have a usable attack for this deck. But then you can use Latias EX to give yourself free retreat on all your Pokemon completely in this deck, all your basics, which is all of these. You also see Pecharunt EX, which is kind of interesting, sending a Darkness Pokemon from your bench to your active and poisoning them as well. And that might be used for Pecharunt EX, or no, regular Pecharunt, I'm not sure. But Pecharunt is a really interesting Pokemon. If it's in the active, you put 5 more damage counters on your opponent's active during Pokemon checkup, and Brute Bonnet poisons. Pecharunt's gonna poison them like 5 more, so that's 6 damage counters, which is enough to take a knockout sometimes, which is really interesting. You have Supereffective Glasses as well, and you have the Hisuian Electrode V, which is 100 for each special condition affecting it, which is 1, presumably, but it is attacking for free, which is quite good. So you have that as an attacking option, and you have Briar as well. So Terapagos EX is a Terra Pokemon, so you have Briar to take an extra prize, and yeah, you have 4 double turbos. It's interesting with this deck. Obviously, you're playing both because you have double turbo, and they both work with that. But how good? Like, I feel like with those decks, they're struggling to always get double turbo energy. So I'm just seeing how a deck with 2 double turbo energy attackers is gonna play. And I played Terapagos EX some, but certainly nothing like this, where you have the poison to change damage outputs, and there are a lot of interesting things going on in this deck. These are my first this is my first time playing with the deck, and I played with Terapagos EX before, of course, and I played some Klawf, though I haven't played that much Klawf, to be honest, either. Klawf is a deck. It's not like a card that I am not a fan of. I mean, it's not the best card, but it's an okay card, and I think it's kind of cool, but there are some people who are massive fans of it, so I'm really excited to play this and see what all the hype's about with Klawf, as Klawf's honestly changed a lot throughout its history in the format, and it's not even that old of a card. So what is it, Paradox Rift? Yeah, Paradox Rift. So we will start Klawf here, and we cannot donk our opponent. I feel like donking our opponent is almost impossible because you need to go ahead and, okay, I was wondering if we'd be playing against Pikachu EX. We're playing against Bayonet EX, presumably. It could be something else if they get like Lost Zone stuff here. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's Bayonet EX, and so they will be item locking us, but just actually, like, I do have the list opened up in another tab. It's not that big of a deal. We have some good items, but it's also after like the first turn, so we'll have some time to set up. And we top deck Arven. I'm gonna Hisuian Heavy Ball first. We have Brute Bonnet. That seems good. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a knockout here, which we can do. Oh, I guess I didn't need to grab that Brute Bonnet. Okay, so I'll Nest Ball. We play Squawkabilly EX. That does not seem bad to grab here. And then I could Arven, or, I mean, I don't, to be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to grab Squawkabilly EX, though, to just get going, and Terapagos, 1, 2, 3. I could probably play both Brute Bonnets, I think that's fine. Oh, we have Radiant Hisuian Sneasler as well to add extra poison. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I know I didn't like see that before. I don't think we Iono. Their hand isn't necessarily super strong. They didn't do much of anything. Um, I don't know. I just don't really want Iono here. So I want to definitely get the knockout. Well, Arven for the tool, and then we're doing, more than enough damage. In terms of items here, I have no idea what I want. We could even fail the item, which is kind of crazy, but I don't think that's what we'll do. I think I'll Nest Ball for the Terapagos EX seems all right. So then we can get the stadium, start filling up our bench with other things, because then we can get the Terapagos EX out of play and do stuff like that. So I like this route a bunch. We do need to get the stadium because we are going to fill up the bench right now, which I think's okay. What do we have that we'd want? Oranguru V and Latias EX are good cards to have around, I think, but I'll go for Terapagos EX for now. Pop on the Brute Bonnet with the tool and play down the other one. Wait, how many? We have 3 Night Stretchers. I guess I don't really have to do that. It might be better not to. I think I'll do that. I should have not Hisuian Heavy Balled earlier. And it's probably okay, but I think the route is to just discard it. Then I can play down some. Then I'll have a bench slot even without the stadium. And I will play down Oranguru V here. I think that's probably good. Yeah, because we can get 4 Sealstone. Then that definitely seems pretty good. I'll Toxic Powder. I suppose they could Gust trap us. That would be kind of annoying. We couldn't necessarily get out of that. Oh, and yeah, we hit them for resistance, which is not great. But I don't know how meaningful that is. I mean, we'll be doing... Yeah, I don't know the math in this deck super well. I mean, this is obviously a bit of a, not a matchup you'll be seeing very often. I don't play either of these decks normally. I mean, Klawf is... With Terapagos EX, obviously a newer deck. Terapagos is pretty new. And then Bayonet EX, isn't a card that sees that much play. But yeah, they're gonna Luminous again, and they're playing Luminous, which is probably for Monkey Dory. They're gonna item lock us this turn. I could have played. What did I get as my prize? I wasn't even paying that much attention. Okay, it does not say. Oh no, it says boss. Yeah, so I could have played the Ultra Ball. They're getting what, like a Curlia here? Yeah. Okay, so they're just throwing down lots of cards and really just sending everything or what they have to the discard, which isn't that much. So it was the right play to not Iono them there. I was like, maybe their hand isn't very good. They aren't really extending very much, but they weren't necessarily going to do a ton anyways. I mean, turn 1 going first without a supporter, you're not necessarily going to just burn your Ultra Balls turn 1. I mean, you probably aren't with a deck like a Gardevoir EX based deck, which they don't desperately need Gardevoir, but you certainly want it. I wish we had a Darkness Pokemon here. They're just gonna item lock us, and we are building a poison. I think we have a little bit of time though. It's not that bad. We see Hisuian Heavy Ball. We play 2 of those, and we can't play it, and it doesn't get anything. I think we just knock out the Curlier. Probably that seems all right. Bayonet EX doesn't seem like that big of a threat, and then we'll also play down this trainer. I mean, they're just gonna pretty easily knock us out. I thought we hit him for resistance, but we don't, so that's cool, I guess. I know, we're just taking the knockout here and seeing what we get. Right now, we're just up on prizes, but we can't really take big knockouts. We can... Bloodmoon Ursaluna EX theoretically could one-shot Bayonet EX. That's actually not, super hard for it to do. We don't necessarily need to use double turbo energy, but even if we do, we could use... Oh, wait, no, that's not hard at all, because we could just Brute Bonnet. Yeah, we just poison them, and then they take 10, and then we hit for 240. Wait, no, how much do we do? Oh, no, never mind. So if we don't have double turbo, we need the Brute Bonnet. If we do, we need the tool, the Binding Mochi. And Binding Mochi is a really cool card. I think Binding Mochi is definitely, with Brute Bonnet, Brute Bonnet's cool. The Klawf deck is cool. I feel like it kind of wants a different attacker that could attack easier. But we do have Bloodmoon Ursaluna EX, and we have some different options. How we win this turn? I don't think so. I don't think we can Terapagos EX win. Maybe, and not with this. We literally can't play any of our cards. So, excuse me. I'll just attack. Yeah, this seems good. We are in a bit of an awkward position. It's not that bad, but we are getting it knocked out. Send up Oranguru V and grab. I don't know. We need to obviously switch, and we need to get some tools. We want 4 Sealstone, and that's what we definitely want. Definitely need here. Then we're looking for an attacker. They're just going to attack, though, which makes sense. I could hit for Um, I don't even know. I can't actually attack in this situation. But I'll send up Oranguru V, and we will poison him. I should have poisoned him last turn. I could have done that. And I don't know, I just like kind of forgot, which is kind of awkward. So I could play a Pokemon here. What do I need in play? Probably Klawf could be good. Actually, no, Terapagos EX would just be fine. I think I'll just research here. I could actually thin. No, I don't think I thin. So I'll research, and then we need the Latias EX. Yeah, we need the Latias EX, and then we also need um, Force Seals. No, we need. Okay, we need to hit. I'll back order actually. I should do that, and then I'll take out of the deck. I guess these. It doesn't really matter. Binding Mochi is like kind of solid, but then we could use. We not want Latias EX, and we want ourselves an energy. Yeah, that's what we need. So we have some of them. I mean, we have 4. I mean, we can't use. And then we can get the other one off of Force Seal Stone, but we can't use like Nest Ball here. We do get it. Let's go. Okay, so we can Force Seal Stone here. Grab ourselves Latias EX and just attack for game. This also like sorry I'm low energy. It's kind of I'm recording this kind of late. Kind of tired and stuff. But we get Latias EX. We go ahead. We attack. I'm pretty sure we have it. They got 110. We do what 130 I think. And we get the knockout and bench them out, which is not something that happens that often. They got off to a pretty rough start. So let's hop into another game, see how this one goes. We did take a bunch of prizes there as well. They're a deck that is a low damage output, so well, they're usually a low damage output, but they can use Bayonet EX's second attack, but then they give us a big window of opportunity. Terapagos EX is really interesting with the poison damage buff package, though. You can add in with Binding Hisuian Sneasler, with the Binding Mochi, and with obviously just like the base poison without the stadium, which the deck does not play. Because you're attacking with Terapagos EX, so you need the Area 0 Underdepths. You can't play the I don't know the poison stadium. I don't remember the name of the poison stadium off the top of my head, but I actually want to find that. I'm sure I can find it. But cards. Yeah, I'm looking at another tab right now. I usually do. I don't obviously just let me play live. Perilous Jungle, there we go, which adds extra poison damage, but we can't use that with Terapagos. Terapagos is hitting, assuming you have a double turbo on, you're hitting 220 with a full bench, with 8 benched, and then you have the additional 40, so you're hitting 260, and then you have 290 with poison. Okay, we are going. They chose to go second. The likelihood that we get a donk is essentially nothing because, well, in this case, not very good. But 2, what? They started a Pidgey? Okay. That increases the odds. We got a double turbo energy. We could get donked back. We got Bloodmoon Ursaluna EX. That'd been so awesome if we got a donk, but obviously we did not. So I guess I'll pass. We could just get a knockout with Pecharunt. Theoretically, we could get donked now. I'm not going to play the Bloodmoon Ursaluna EX. I was, hoping for Squawkabilly EX. I don't know, maybe like really anything else other than this. This is not, I mean, it's better to, I guess, get something than nothing. Wait, what were our prizes? I wasn't looking that hard. I think we prized like some switches. I think we prized an energy. We prized a Colress experiment, and obviously we prized the Bloodmoon Ursaluna EX, which is now out of there. So we got the Hisuian Heavy Ball there, the Arven for, Nest Ball, and Force Seal Stone. It looks like we're up against what Charizard or Dragapult or something. They're gonna get what Putty Putty Poffin off of the Force Seal Stone, I'm assuming, and draw themselves some cards. They got Pidgey still. They'll probably get a couple of attackers, I guess. Maybe they'll get a Pidgey. Well, we'll see. We do have Boss in hand, which is pretty good. We'll see if they have extra Pokemon Search as well. Okay, this is Hydreigon. I keep forgetting that Hydreigon's like a deck that a lot of people are playing. It's definitely an okay deck. It's not like an amazing deck, but it's okay. They did decide to go for the Pidgey, leaving themselves vulnerable to us knocking out their Dino. But ultimately, if we don't end up gusting, then this probably means there's a good shot that they have Force Seal or they have Rare Candy Pidgeot in hand. If I had to guess, they have that because they really want the Pidgeot. Otherwise, you're kind of risking stuff. It's not that crazy to have Rare Candy Pidgeot in hand with like an Arven and Ultra Balls, and there are tons of outs. They have Featherball to get Cleffa. Okay. Then they're gonna instant charge. So I guess they have Pidgeot EX in hand. That's like almost certainly what that means. So that is that's something. I guess I'll take the knockout with the Pecharunt if I can, which I feel like I must be able to, right? So I'll just Arven. I'm gonna grab, oh, I guess Precious Trolley. Precious Trolley is, I mean, it's kind of good. So I'll do that and just fill up my entire bench. This is kind of fun. And then, yeah, that gets the knockout exactly. So I'll do that. We can't, there are only so many things we can do in this situation. So I'll Precious Trolley grab. This is the first time I've used Precious Trolley for 5. I'm really excited to do this. So grab this. I'll grab Latias EX, Oranguru V, Brute Bonnet we need, and Klawf maybe? What else do I? Oh no, I want Fezandipiti EX as well. I don't know how good Oranguru V is. Oranguru V seems like fun, but it's kind of gimmicky as well. It is my preferred Pokemon to send up as like essentially it's not really a pivot. They're like all pivots, but we need Hisuian Sneasler is not what we need. This is what, yeah, 5 more. I want to make sure I actually get the knockout. I think I don't get Oranguru V. Like Oranguru V seems cool, but I really do want Fezandipiti EX as well. So I'll go for these cards. This feels pretty safe. And there we go. That took a little while. Oh, I can't use Force Seal Stone now. That's like okay, I feel like. What was it? What would I have gotten for Force Seal Stone? I have, oh yeah, the Oranguru V, but this is all right. So I can then, oh, I could retreat. I was like, what's that thing I could do? So I'll Brute Bonnet Poison. Now they are 6 poisoned or whatever. And we could retreat. We could Switch Cart. That seems bad. I could attach to something. They're weak to what, grass, right? So Terapagos EX seems fine. I think I'll just attach there. It's a pretty solid attacker. Probably like knocking out. Yeah, it feels a little better because of its higher HP. To be honest, that's like the main thing. Though it's not that much higher. I mean, it's higher. It's noticeably higher. But in terms, will it matter? I think it will. So I'll just go ahead and I'll pass. That's fine. We're not obviously going to attack here. Leave the single prizer in the active. Send up a 2 prizer to kind of help with the prize trade. I mean, they're a weird deck anyways, but we have a pretty good position here. We have Boss. We got Nest Ball, which is really good. And we could just kind of start going with, we could play Area Zero Underdepths. There's so many good things that we have right now. Playing Terapagos EX with all basics means that you just have way less stuff to worry about. You don't need to be filling your deck with all these basic Pokemon and also all these evolution Pokemon like Pidgeot EX and Noctowls, and then also like weird cards that just aren't necessarily like super good for you. Like Boufflant's an okay card, but has limited value, so it's being cut. I guess a lot of lists are playing. If you're not playing Boufflant, you're probably playing Dustmore. Oh no. Please tell me they're not going to just like do their big attack with the Hydreigon. That would be really, I mean, that just seems bad. I mean, I don't know exactly how bad it is, but we're certainly not one-shotting them. So we'll just go with what we got and see how it goes. I mean, you could not get a Brute Bonnet or Klawf or Pecharunt on this turn with the Hydreigon EX, theoretically, with Obsidian, with just sniping those. And then they need to Lost Vacuum the Brute Bonnet's tool. They're not doing that, by the way. They are not. So they are going to mill us 3. I'm kind of scared of what they're going to hit. Hopefully they don't hit something super important. They hit an energy, which isn't great, but whatever. It happens. And that's only the first energy we're down. So it's fine. Then I will send up Klawf, I think, here. Yeah, they're weak to grass. So that seems fine. Could I ever knock out the Pidgeot EX? Like, knocking out Pidgeot EX seems really good. Hitting into Hydreigon EX doesn't seem like that bad. Then they'll kind of struggle. They won't Obsidian on their turn, almost certainly. I think I'll send up Klawf, though. Right now, if we hit, I said we could knock out Pidgeot EX. We fill our bench, which I think is pretty reasonable. Then we could also go, I'll send up Klawf, though. I think that's all right. We do need to play the stadium, which is fine. Happy they played Pokemon League HQ early on. Hitting into them, then they're whatever this thing is, the counter game doesn't trigger. And I'll bump the stadium right now. I guess I could Fezandipiti EX as well. I don't feel too bad about that. If we fill our bench, we're hitting 220. 260. I think we need a bunch of stuff. So we'll just flip the script, see what we got so far. We could get there. We got Binding Mochi, we got Hisuian Heavy Ball, which isn't really what we're looking for. And then we need to knock out the Pidgeot on the bench, which would be, we do enough, right? We do 220. That seems solid. Like, that seems theoretically insane, right? I don't really think they will necessarily be able to deal with that super well. So I'm just going to go for that. Going to grab Can we get all the Pokemon we need? I think we can. Also, sorry to my opponent, I'm playing. I haven't just been playing Castilla today. But I need Oranguru V. I need. Do we have to pop the V-Star power? I don't really want to pop the V-Star power, but I think we do have to do it. Oh, we could just do an Electrode V. How much does that do? 100, 140, 280. That's not quite enough. Actually, Hisuian Electrode V is really good here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Then we hit a bunch of damage with the Binding Mochi on. That's gonna be doubling it to 280. Then with the Radiant Hisuian Sneasler, that's obviously doing even more. So I'm gonna go for that, and then I believe we get the knockout into our turn. So that seems pretty insane. I'll get rid of these cards. I think in terms of supporters, like Switch Cart seems bad. Maybe Switch Cart's not bad, but to me it seems bad. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna grab the Radiant and just retreat, swing into them for a bunch. They might heal. I don't really know what they're gonna do here, to be honest. But this, I was like, wait, why am I not doing any damage? That seems bad. There we go. We're doing 280 damage, which is a bunch. Let's see. Arven seems pretty mediocre here. I could get like some basics. I guess I'll Arven and like Nest Ball and whatever. That seems fine. Nest Ball, Binding Mochi, I guess is better. We can grab out the Oranguru V. I do like the Oranguru V as like opening up some extra options for it if we gotta get rid of it. Whatever, you know. Getting rid of 2 Pokemon here doesn't seem great, but it should be okay, hopefully. I guess. I don't know. I'm just gonna Tantrum Blast. I'm just here having a good time with Pokemon. Definitely a fun deck here. I've really, I mean, I've always considered basic single prizers to be fun. When you have just ones that are pretty solid. Like I like the Koraidon and the Klawf as well. The new Koraidon seems cool, and I played with it. It's kind of cool. It has its issues, but it's a cool card, and I don't know. I really like having these single prizes that are pretty easy to use, and this Klawf's not super easy to use, so you need to kind of set some stuff up, but it's not super bad either. We haven't had to pop our V-Star power, which is really nice. If we had to pop that, then we'd be in a worse position than Oranguru V wouldn't be. Like Oranguru V plus Latias EX right now, they knock us out. We can just get anything. So that's good. And then our Hisuian Electrode V is going to get one-shotted here. I guess I don't know exactly what constitutes a one-shot, but they will hit into us once. We are poisoning ourselves, of course. Luckily, it is we were already poisoned, right? So they will just one-shot us. If we had no damage on us, but we were poisoned, then okay, they're gonna Neo Upper Energy. Maybe they're not gonna one-shot us. Should I have not played this down? Oh no. Okay, so this is a very strange position. And I think I know what's about to happen. I think we are not going to knock him out going into our turn because they're gonna knock out a Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. That is not great, but it is what it is. I don't know exactly what they're gonna do now. They Pidgeot EX'd. And committing a bunch of resources to this. They are going to go for Dino. I mean, we're just going to pass on our turn, right? Going back to their turn, I'm pretty sure, because they will have 10 HP and be poisoned, because they're going to knock out Radiant Hisuian Sneasler, and then going into Pokemon Checkup, because it increases damage by 20 or 2 damage counters, then they're not going to be taking triple poison, they're just going to be taking single poison. They're going to boss up the Radiant Hisuian Sneasler and just hit into it with their regular attack, and they mill a boss, and they mill 3 supporters. I guess I send up a Oranguru V here. That is probably the play, and they take their 10. I'm kind of surprised by that. I guess they're now on even prices. How are they taking their prices? Okay, so we got double turbo, which is good. We're definitely going to pass here, and definitely going to send up a single prizer as well. But definitely pass, because this does not enable Fezandipiti EX then, so that's really good. I don't hate sending a Brute Bonnet at all. That seems pretty good, to be honest. It doesn't seem amazing. I should have back ordered first, but it's fine. I'll grab Oranguru V is probably surviving. Force Seal Stone and Binding Mochi seems good, I guess. We have just so many tools in our hand. Oranguru V is good, but you don't need this many tools. And then we do Briar, which could be good. I could send up a single prizer, then try to Briar for game. That seems like terrible. I don't think they're knockout doing that, but maybe I do that. That seems just kind of unnecessary. Like if I just get an extra turn, I feel like that's all right anyways. So I'll grab these cards. We're not getting anything off Force Seal Stone, of course. Not gonna Iono them to a bigger hand and me to a really tiny hand. And I could actually just send up something that I don't really need, like the Hisuian Electrode V. I feel like that's not what I'm looking for later on. Terapagos EX is just going to be doing more damage. And Binding Mochi could hit the Terapagos EX. I don't hate that, but I like that actually. I'm going to Force Seal Stone here. Binding Mochi here. I just want to, in case my hand gets disrupted and I can't Oranguru V for whatever reason, this seems pretty good. So I'll do these plays. Retreat into the Hisuian Electrode V to bait that out. Then we could Briar. I need to be able to. No, that won't work. That won't work. What am I saying? So I'm just gonna retreat into Klawf and pass because for some reason I thought this had 340 HP at one point. I think I said that in a podcast, but it doesn't. Anyways, I'm just gonna pass here, and that seems all right. Maybe that's not good to like send up the Klawf that could potentially just get knocked out, but whatever, it seems fine. I was gonna say we could Briar and take like a big knockout for 3, but I don't think we can one shot what like Pidgeot EX is kind of what I'm thinking we're gonna be hitting into. So I need to explain my train of thought there better. I'm taking a bit of a time here, so I need to make sure I said this in a previous video, and the timer has been shortened from 25 to 20. So it's not like I spent 15 minutes. I spent like 10 minutes so far in me playing. But you're gonna Roseanne's backup. What? That seems that seems really annoying for us, right? That seems very annoying because they're gonna bump our stadium. And wait, what did they get back? I assume they got back what, the stadium? Oh, it gets back 4. Yeah, it gets back. Counter gain's good. They could actually theoretically, I think, like win this turn. Maybe they can't. They can get kind of close. They do play Fezandipiti EX for next turn. I don't know. Hopefully they didn't think they were going to use it this turn because that would be unfortunate for them. The Darkness to Dino. Okay, that's a good start for us. And they're just going to Grasping Draw. Okay, well, I'm going to knock out the Dino. I think that is 100% the play here. And I would love to be able to knock it out with Poison, but I don't really think I can do that. I mean, I need Pecharunt and reading Hisuian Sneasler to do that, which seems like a lot of resources that I just don't have. So I'll chalk this down. And we play a Carmine. Okay, I guess that's for donks. Oh, we play a Supereffective Glasses? Oh no. Okay, well, that would have been... Wait, no, but that still doesn't get the one-shot on Hydreigon EX. It kind of does with Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. So actually that could be good, but whatever. We're in this position now. It is what it is, so... I'm going to boss up. I think I played Bloodmoon Ursaluna EX as well. Oh, they could just... I'll boss up the Dino, though. That's definitely what we do in this position. We just really need this out of there. And we Toxic Powder. Just grab the knockout. I think we're okay sitting on this. That seems good enough. And we just do a pretty big damage here. Our Klawf is going to start taking some poison damage, which isn't, we'd rather not have damage counters on us, of course, but whatever, it's okay. We could theoretically even get rid of our Brute Bonnet if we have to. I mean, I certainly don't want to do that, but then we are poisoned, and that could stick around, so that is a thing we could do. As a prize, we got... What did we get? Boss. Yeah, that's what we got. Yeah, I need to... No, we took Nest Ball. Oh, we had a second boss. What am I saying? Oh, this list plays 3 boss. I need to... this is why just copying lists isn't always the best play. But 3 boss feels good. Echo, we're getting Iono down to 2. These 2 cards are really good. So I'm pretty happy with that. I hope they don't bump the stadium. They have not Pidgeot EX'd. I think they're going to bump the stadium, which isn't like that bad because we have the other stadium. I'm trying to think what I do here. I want boss. And I want, let's see, if I Terapagos EX, I need like 2 more Pokemon to knock out Rotom V, 3 more to knock out. We're going to have, I don't know. This is a lot to think about. They sent out Pidgeot EX. They're going to play Pokemon League HQ. I think I could get rid of Latias EX. I don't really think that's like super necessary right now. I mean, it's a good card, and we can just get it back anyway, so it's fine. I don't know if we're going to win this one. I feel like we're pretty close. It would have been better to have Klawf or like these guys because we're not able to one-shot them right now, but we'll see. Please bump the stadium. I don't think they will. I guess it doesn't really matter, but anyways, we have Fezandipiti EX. This position seems quite good. They could win, but you know, it's gonna be pretty hard. I mean, we guarantee have boss's orders. We just need like a basic or something. So well, we have a basic, so we're hitting 100. We need 3 basics, and we need boss, and we need. I guess we're not like necessarily gonna have it. Okay. Never mind. We won. Okay, that is good. So we got Pecharunt EX, we got Klawf, we have how much are we hitting? We're hitting 160. So I'm in a Night Stretcher for wait, I want to just double check to make sure I have a boss in deck. I mean, I just saw it, right? It was there. I could grab Lumineon V for boss. I guess I'll do that. That's fine. Oh no, I'll just take the boss. I don't want to. I have Pokemon to discard. You know, I want to make sure I don't like throw. So I'll grab a boss, and we can boss the Rotom V for game. Let's go. Got Latias EX. Oh, I could also Terapagos EX. I just want to do as much as I can. And this is like some people find it kind of annoying, but I want to go get this Brute Bonnet. Oh no, we can just U5 beat down. There we go. GG's. They did not set up very well, but they did get off. Wait, could they have yeah, they could have done the big attack on Hydreigon EX, I'm pretty sure. I've definitely made some mistakes there, but this deck's so fun. Like I knew it was gonna be fun. I've only played it, you know, just 2 games, right? This is everything you've seen is everything that I've done with the deck, but it's a really cool deck. And I don't know. This might be the best way to play Terapagos EX. That's like definitely feels like an overreaction. I think Terapagos EX is a really cool design. Well, I don't know if it's a great design Pokemon. It's theoretically cool. Oh, I guess I'll open up these. And see what I get. But Terapagos EX, the first stack is cool. Like it just, I don't know, it's a fun Pokemon to play. In terms of design, it's kind of whatever. We got these things. This Archaludon EX I do like, and we got a second Scoop Up Cyclone EV. Actually, I think it's a third Scoop Up Cyclone because I have both arts. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Consider liking, subscribing, hitting the bell, all that good stuff. Join the channel as well if you want to support me. But I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.